Hello, everybody. I am Gustavo Tolosa, the plant powered pianist. I have this YouTube channel that I've had for 11 years, and I am a start solution coach and a whole food plant based coach and chef. And today I wanted to invite you to see the big, I should say humongous zucchini. I think I have a world record, but I don't know. I'm not sure. So I went for a vacation. I went for a vacation for 1 week and I came home to find something very interesting. And by the way, I would love to see you type something in the chat so that I don't feel so lonely here. So if you don't mind uh, typing where you're logging in from, I would love to know. All right, so I come home and I go to the vegetable garden, and one of the things I find is this zucchini. This zucchini is 12 inches long. Okay, so um, quite something. Then I look around a little more and look at this. This zucchini is 17 inches long. I even have a measuring tape here so that I can show you how it actually is 17 inches long. It goes to here, and that is, well, actually it says, let's see, it says 18. So my first question was, what am I going to do with this? Okay, because of course I'm going to eat it, but how do I cook this? So I got an idea that I want to show you tonight. And thank you, Nancy. Okay, you're so inspirational. Thank you for typing. I appreciate it. Anybody else who's here, and please type something so that I know you're here. So with this and other zucchinis that I have now, some of the things I'm going to make, and I hope to show you these in future videos. So please, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe because it helps me to continue making these free videos for you. And click on the little notification bell. I will make zucchini noodles with marinara sauce. I will also make vegan zucchini meatballs. Obviously, they don't have meat. Vegan zucchini corn fritters. I will also make tomato pasta and zucchini soup, creamy zucchini soup, quinoa baked vegan zucchini chips, baked zucchini fries, vegan zucchini lasagna, zucchini pizza crust, oil-free zucchini pesto, zucchini brownies, chocolate zucchini cake, blueberry zucchini bread. Okay, you get the idea. I'm going to be eating zucchini, and zucchini is very healthy, very low calorie, a lot of fiber and water in this thing. You don't have to go to the market now and find a monster like this. Find any kind of regular zucchini, maybe buy the bigger ones, and I'll show you what I'm going to make. So what I'm going to make today, this is what I'm going to attempt. I'm going to cut it lengthwise, then carve the inside, take it out and chop it. And with other things that you'll see, I'm going to make a filling. I will fill it in again and then bake it at 300 degrees Fahrenheit for probably an hour or so until this gets soft. We won't have time to see the final result, but and I'm not going to eat it because it's too late for dinner right now for me. But tomorrow, I will do another YouTube live where you will see the final result, the final product, and I will taste it for you. I will do a taste test, and that's going to be at 8 a.m. Pacific time, 9 a.m. Mountain, 10 a.m. Central Time, and 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, so hi from Ontario. Yeah, Canada is here. Hi, Gustavo. Love zucchini. Sounds wonderful. All right. Make sure you check my YouTube channel also, because in the next day or two, I'm going to post my videos from when I went to the Andes last week, and that's really amazing. Okay, who else? Hello, Gustavo from Windsor, near Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Oh, one of my favorite places. All right, well, thank you guys for being here to see Gustavo's big zucchini. Okay, so there it is. It's amazing. Okay, wow. All right, so what we're going to do is go to the kitchen, and so that you don't get sick with the movement, I'm going to cover the camera for like 5 seconds, okay? And then we will get started with this zucchini, which is going to be a well, it'll be something new for me because I've never made this recipe. This is a recipe that I just made up on my own. And okay, so here we are in Gustavo's kitchen. Okay. And in this spot, I'm going to tell you what I have. Okay. I'm going to add a little bit of hot water, but just a little, because we want to saute with no oil, because as you know, oil, when it's heated, has a lot of carcinogens and a lot of things, bad chemicals that you don't want in your body. Okay, and so we don't use oil. We don't need it. The flavor is great without it. And of course, oil is the highest caloric food, if we could call it food, on the planet, with 4,000 calories per pound. So we don't really need it because, like I said, in this case, it won't make a difference. So I am sauteing right here. What you see in this spot is 2 cups of chopped onions, and hold on. Two cups of chopped onions, about 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or however many you want garlic cloves chopped, 1 cup of green bell peppers chopped, 1 cup of red bell peppers chopped. And now that the onion is translucent and cooked, I am going to add 1 cup of chopped mushrooms, any mushrooms. If you don't like mushrooms, you might want to try eggplant. And I will add 1 cup of chopped tomatoes. If you want to buy fire roasted tomatoes, that would make it even better. Here's the garlic. So now I will make sure that I mix this. This is the mixture that I came up with, but it has other things, a couple of other things that I'll show you in a minute. But I will go ahead and cover this. Well, no, I probably won't cover it. Because I want it more like saute. This is a medium to medium high heat, and I'm going to let it cook more while I work on this zucchini. So let's move over here to this area where you can see the zucchini. This is going to continue cooking. So I will cut the ends, or the end here, one, and a little bit of the other end. And now I'm going to cut it in half. So this is about 9 inches each half. Like I said, you can buy any kind of zucchini, maybe make it, find the bigger ones. I'm going to do stuffed, baked zucchini. That's what I'm going to do. So with this here, I will carefully cut it now in half. I'm just curious to see what it looks like inside. I don't know if it has a lot of seeds or not, but I will need to carve it now. And I'm going to try this to see how it goes. And we will put the inside there. While I'm carving this, okay, I'm going to take the time to tell you about something exceptional happening that you may not be aware of. But once a year, the vegan health bundle comes out. It is a lot of work, okay? Chef AJ and I can't remember now. I'm sorry, this is embarrassing, but Chef AJ with one of her partners who is a raw food specialist puts this together, this wonderful bundle. And this bundle, the reason it's exceptional, it's because, don't take my word for it, okay? Don't. Please do me a favor, one favor that I'm going to ask you. Take a look at the bundle. Take a look, because later on, you might want to get it. And on Sunday, it's going to be off forever. It is never sold again. Chef AJ and I did a lot of cooking parties in our early days. We filmed probably close to 20 cooking parties. This happened in her little kitchen in Los Angeles before she moved to Sacramento. And those were the vintage years, okay, when all of the technology was kind of primitive, but that's what we had. And we made these wonderful cooking parties with recipes that are truly amazing. Chef AJ spent a lot of time developing those recipes. So in this health vegan bundle, my contribution to it is 2 of the most popular cooking parties. The very first one, which has Chef AJ's favorite recipes, and the 5th one that is called South of the Border Cooking Party. And it is recipes with a Mexican flavor. And they have truly incredible recipes in it. Plus, you will be able to see they are vintage. You will be able to see how much younger we looked. Although, hopefully, because we eat this way, we haven't aged much, if any. Maybe we look younger now. But you'll be able to see that, and you'll be able to see how homemade the whole thing was. It's not, we didn't have the fancy microphones and the fancy lights and the fancy programs that we have now, but they're very good cooking parties. Well, those two alone are worth $40, which is pretty much the value of the whole bundle. So it's a no-brainer. With what you would pay for those two cooking parties, you get 150 other ebooks and videos and programs that will help you to stay committed and succeed in improving your health and hopefully reversing some conditions like high blood pressure or diabetes or heart disease and many other inflammatory illnesses. So here you have this filling. They're carved, okay? And this is doing pretty well here, okay? I'm gonna make it a little higher, the heat. And now what I'm going to do is chop some of this. I am not going to put all of it. I don't really care if I am making too much. Actually, I hope that I'm making too much, because what doesn't fit inside this carved zucchini is going to be another meal. It's going to be something that I can put on rice or rice and beans or potatoes or a side dish or breakfast or lunch or dinner. So I don't worry if I have any left over. Actually, I do hope that I will have leftovers. So back to the bundle. Right there in the description, you have the link, okay? You have the link to the bundle, and I will appreciate it if you buy the bundle from my link, just because I get a little commission, and that helps me to continue doing these free videos and free programs that I do all the time for you all. It does help me. So, but even if you decide not to get it, which it would be sad, because it's a bundle that you get to keep permanently. It doesn't go away. So you download it with a click of a mouse, and it's in your computer. You could put it in a hard drive or in a travel drive, and you can and it's there. It's yours forever to keep. And so there's no rush to go through each product. You have all the time in the world, but you will find the things that interest you. Everybody has probably something that interests them. For example, there is a yoga for all bodies challenges. Kathy Fisher from Straight Up Food has something that is called Straight Up Sweet. Chef AJ has oil-free salad dressings, which is something that we all struggle with because we want to eat salads, but sometimes they're not as tasty if the salad dressing is not good. So Chef AJ has some amazing salad dressings. We also have, by Julia Dunaway, the plant-based Japanese. I don't know about you, but I love Japanese food, but I would want it to be oil-free and whole food plant-based. So there you have it. These are not fake products. These are products that each contributor sells on their own, on their website. So the value of the whole bundle, when you add everything, is $8,015 or something like that dollars, which you can get for the price of just one thing, which is about 40. And so, like I said, don't trust me. Go ahead and see for yourself. See for yourself and tell me what you think. Dr. McDougall has a gut health mini course. A lot of people have problems with their guts and their stomach and intestines. And so he has a wonderful mini course. Again, that is sold on their website, and you can get it as part of this bundle. So it's a lot of work, like I said, to put this together. Many, many months go by putting this together, but it's worth it. Dr. Nikki Davis has vegan kids can cook. So if you have kids or grandchildren or anybody you know that have kids and you want them to have fun in the kitchen making simple recipes that are whole food, plant-based, so that they can start eating healthier and not having to deal later on in life with these really life-threatening illnesses, then that is another course. Another course is Fitness for Longevity, which I love. And then another one is French, Indian, and Thai vegan cooking class series. I love Thai food. So you can see now when you go to look at the bundle, using the link that I have put in the description, then I'm going to put it in the chat as well. You can see it. And by the way, make sure you are in my email list. I don't send a lot of emails. I don't send a lot of emails at all. But sometimes my emails will announce something important that you don't want to miss. And to sign up for my email list, you go to my website, which is called plantemus.com. That is plant, PLANTEMUS.com. And you click on subscribe and make sure that you accept. It asks you to give permission to something that I don't remember what it is now. But if you don't accept the permission, then my email won't reach you. Okay. All right. So I have chopped the inside of the zucchini, and I'm going to put it in this mixture right here. And for those of you who may have come in late, a little later, I'm going to repeat. In this pot, I have 2 cups of yellow onions chopped, then 5 or 6 or 7 or however many garlic cloves you want chopped, 1 cup of green bell pepper chopped, 1 cup of red bell pepper chopped, 1 cup of mushrooms chopped, and 1 cup of chopped tomatoes, or maybe even fire roasted tomatoes, a can of fire roasted tomatoes. I'm going to be looking at your chat in just a minute because right now I can't. But make sure you are subscribed to my YouTube channel. That also helps me. I do want to be able to reach 50,000 subscribers, and I have a ways to go. And so please subscribe to my email list. I'm going to put that in the chat in a minute. Okay, now comes the fun part, which is the spices and herbs. I have an herb garden. So I chop, this is 1 tablespoon of thyme, 1 tablespoon of oregano, and 1 tablespoon of basil. I'm going to make this with an Italian flavor. You then can taste it, and if it needs more, feel free to add more. I'm going to do that in a minute. Okay. And let's add some other things here. I'm going to add a teaspoon of onion powder, onion powder, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, just to accentuate more the flavors of the onion and garlic that it already has. You could, instead of putting the fresh herbs that I put in here, you could just get some Italian seasoning and just put 1 tablespoon or 2 tablespoons of this. Okay. I'm going to add a tablespoon of one of my favorite spices, or yeah, spicy, which is smoked paprika. That's smoked paprika. It's different from just plain paprika, okay? It's different. I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of turmeric, because turmeric is such a wonderful anti-inflammatory. You could even go with 1 tablespoon. And to give it this little bit of a, different flavor here, I'm going to add 1/2 teaspoon of nutmeg. And that's something that people probably won't be able to tell what it is, but it will add a different flavor. So this is very flavorful. And what I want to do, while the oven is preheating at 300, and what I want to do is make sure that this is that more of the liquid is gone. And I want to continue cooking this. And so now I'm going to see if I can look at the chat. But before that, let's add the last part here. You all know that we need starch, because starch is the fuel. Without starch, our energy level is not as high. Without starch, our satiety is not as good. Without starch, we don't really get the full benefit of a whole food plant-based diet. So this is cooked quinoa. You could use cooked rice or cooked other grain, but this is cooked quinoa. 1 cup. I'm going to add it for the starch. And I just wish that we had smell-o-vision, because with smell-o-vision, you could smell this is, I just want to eat it all. Okay. And we're going to let it cook a little bit more. And I am afraid, actually, that this filling is not going to be enough to fill the huge zucchinis here. So I'm going to go ahead and add another cup of the quinoa. So it's going to be 2 cups of the quinoa. You can see how this is, I'm making it up pretty much as we go, just by eyesight. Now, if you use salt, I would say to add salt when you're about to eat it, so that you don't put too much. Otherwise, use a salt substitute like Table Tasty or any other. And I'm going to also leave this for when I am about to serve it. And let's go ahead and put this here. And the zucchini back on the cutting board here. All right, so everything in this pot is cooked. So I'm going to turn it off. And besides that, it's going to continue cooking for another hour or so. Now let's have fun filling these suckers here. And while I fill this in here, I'm going to tell you, let's see, let me use this and see if I can put the pot here. There you go. And I'm going to tell you some of the other offerings that you will find in the vegan health bundle. Something else you will find is if you love junk food, who doesn't love junk food, unfortunately? So no problem, okay? Dr. Raya Puri has love junk food, no problem. Healthy junk food, 5-day mini course. I think that course in itself is worth the bundle, but you have 149 more. I'm not going to tell you all 149, but I am asking you, almost begging you, because I know that later on some people, are sorry that they didn't get it, and then they want to get it. And unfortunately, next Sunday, this bundle is taken down, and it's never coming back because it never repeats, and there really isn't a way to get it. Then there is another mini course that is called Cooking Indian Food mini course. And again, I don't know about you, I just love Indian food, but sometimes Indian food has a lot of oil, unfortunately, and I just cannot eat any oil, and much less large amounts of oil. So you can finally make Indian food that is oil-free, that is whole food, plant-based, with no dairy, no meat, obviously. And so that's another offering. You also have one of the contributors is called Fruity Eva, and she has her offering is smoothie recipes. If you love smoothies, then that is something that you will really enjoy. I'm going to fill these as much to the top as possible, and I'm going to bake them. Again, you can make this, just try to find the bigger size zucchini. I doubt that you're going to find an 18-inch zucchini like the one I harvested from my yard or my garden, but find medium or large zucchinis so that you don't have to be filling in, too many. Each one of this might feed 2 people. So the filling is actually not too off. I don't have a lot left over. And I'm going to make sure that I pack it in there. And this taste, let me just give it a taste. Tastes great. So when this is baked for an hour or so, I can't imagine it. Let's go ahead and bring in So what I have done is, this is a glass pan. It's large. You can use maybe 2 glass pans. This is a pretty big one. And I have lined it with parchment paper. Let's move this a little bit. And I'm going to place this pan on top of this baking sheet because I don't want the bottom to burn. I want it to cook slowly so that, because this skin is thick, so it has to cook enough time. And since I've never made this, I don't know. I'm thinking that it's going to be an hour, but it might be more than an hour. And I can see how it's not going to fit. So I am prepared with another one of these so that I can put this one in another pan. Unfortunately, I wish it would fit, but no, there's no room. There just isn't. So this is going to the oven at 300. And now I'm going back to my living room area to read your comments and answer any questions you might have. And tomorrow, you will see me taste this. Let me cover this so that you don't get sick while I move the camera around. And forgive me for this homemade video, but I think that homemade videos that are not highly produced and edited sometimes are even more fun. Okay, so very good. Let's see if I can answer any questions. And okay, thank you for typing, everybody. I really enjoy seeing all of you here joining me. Okay, from Michigan. Hello, okay. I can't see any seeds. I know this big zucchini, I thought it was going to have a lot of seeds, and really there weren't that many. So I just chopped them and put them with everything else. It's mostly pulp. That is amazing. I mean, I can't tell you. I mean, it's heavy. I didn't weigh it. I don't. But it was a heavy zucchini. All right. So I heard some of broccoli mom's dessert recipes are in the bundle. Yes, the bundle has. I have the list here. The bundle has. I think this is the updated list of the bundle. All of these pages. I think that there are 150 products. They're all electronic, so you download it to your computer, and like I said, you keep it forever. It's forever. It's for you to keep permanently. And I don't want to bore you. I wanted to show you what I was going to do with this big zucchini. And but please take a look at the bundle, which it's right there. Okay, I just put it in the chat. Take a look at it, just because I think you should look at it. No, for fun. You may actually get ideas from the titles for things you want to make. But again, it's really a no-brainer that you can get 150 of these real products and high quality, because not everybody is accepted. For the price of one thing, you get 149 others. So, and it's like I said, take your time. There's no point in stressing out. Take your time. You have forever to look at it. But even if you did one per week, or a couple of things per week, and you'll get through them. And there may be some that you're not interested. But for example, I see another one here that says branding yourself as a holistic entrepreneur. Okay, if you want to do some kind of a whole food plant-based business, this is a business. So it's not everything about food. There's other things about exercise, about relaxation, psychology, food, all sorts of things. So what else? Let me see. Feel Great Desserts is another offering. Um, just, I mean, I don't know. I can't choose. There are so many, and I'm so excited to have them. So tomorrow, which is Thursday, at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, I will do another one of these live YouTube uh, broadcasts, and you will see the final product um, tomorrow. There's no time tonight. And you will not only see it, but it'll be about lunchtime for me because I'm ahead, a couple of hours ahead. So I'm going to taste it. That's 11 a.m. Eastern Time. That's 10 a.m. if you're in Central Zone. Okay. 9 a.m. Let's see, Eastern is 11, 10 in Central, 9 in Mountain, and 8 a.m. in Pacific time. So I will see you all tomorrow. Unless you have any questions about anything else, if you have any questions about food or training, my 7-day detox and reset program is coming up this month of March. We have a lot of fun during those 7 days. We log in twice a day live, or you can watch replays, and I literally hold you by the hand and I show you how you can put together meals with 3 or 4 ingredients without being complicated and being very inexpensive. And we talk about different topics during that week, and most of the participants not only reset their taste buds and stop cravings, but they lose a good amount of weight. Very good. Everything is listed in my website, and I'm going to leave you here with my website. Let me post it here in the chat. There it is. That's my website, and so I leave you with a homework. Okay. Please look at the bundle. You won't be sorry that you at least looked at it. And then head to my website and see if you like the 7-day program and want to be a part of it. You can reach me directly by email from the website, and I will see you tomorrow for my tasting. I can't wait to taste that, but I'm going to wait until tomorrow so that I can share with you my reaction in this live stream. Okay, everybody. Thank you for coming in. See you later.